£5 Blossom Scheme is a scheme that was set up by Rotherham Ready. The idea of it was to try and join industries with schools to try and come up with different ideas to make money and for students to understand what enterprise is all about.
Enterprise is important at Hilltop School because it's a way of delivering the curriculum and focusing on skills. It's another vehicle and it's a learning through doing, which is really important for our students.
At Hilltop, we took the £5 Blossom Scheme and developed it so that the students could set up their own little enterprise scheme which involved buying fruit and veg and selling it around school to make a profit.
The £5 Blossom Scheme does make a difference because it introduces the children to the real world of work and to finance, which is an area that I think we've been fairly weak on in the past, and now it's showing them that how important finance within the business world is and within their own life. And being able to go out working with our business partner was extremely useful and interesting.
We started off on the £5 Blossom by receiving our cheque from our sponsors. It was a cheque for £150 which we had to pay back at the end of our project. It enabled us to go out and buy our first lot of fruit and veg, which we sold and made a slight profit, which has then just built up over the weeks. By the end of the project, our profit was more than the 150 that we were originally given, which means we can now fund our own buying of the fruit and veg before we actually sell it. So it really did help to get what we needed. Enterprise is really growing within Hilltop. It's become a major part of our post-16 curriculum, and hopefully next year we're going to actually extend how much we do. We allocate so many days at the moment, and we're going to extend that and make it more of our curriculum. The reason for that is that it's just exploded as we've started doing it. We make sunflower boxes, which are a kit for somebody to buy and grow their own sunflowers. We do the fruit and veg on a Friday. We do a cereal bar, a healthy cereal bar. We do a cafe in school where we invite other classes to come and join in and have a cafe day. We're doing a healthy menu of recipes. We're just expanding all the time on what we're going to do within Enterprise. We were even talking about it would be nice to have a charity shop where we could sell all the Enterprise things that we do.
I think the skills that Enterprise has given them it allows them to enter the world of work, which many of our students want to do. So with the right skills, we can enable them. So we have lots of mini enterprises within school. But what we're going to try and do is to get a shop base in Maltby, in the local community, where they can practice their skills on a wider breadth.
One of the other ideas that we had with the shop is that we would use some of the other schools in Maltby. If they've got things that they've developed, perhaps they could either rent some of our shelves within the shop, or they could actually come in and work with us. And it could be like an inclusion where our students work alongside mainstream students.
The most rewarding aspect of working in this school is seeing the children develop. We see the children develop from the ages of 2 to 19, and the change is amazing. The fact that they become more independent, more confident, better self-esteem, and ready to go out into the world and make their mark. The £5 Blossom scheme has been really useful. We've linked it to our fruit and vegetable sale, which we've run in school for a long time, but Billy enabled us to go and look at behind the scenes at Morrison's and their fruit and veg sale and how they display them, how they buy and sell. We were allowed to taste lots of exotic fruits. So that's changed now how we do our sales within school.
Some of the benefits for the £5 Blossom for our students is that it gives them chance to see what work can be about. A lot of our students will never get a chance to work in industry, so it gives them that opportunity to see what it is, and perhaps some may then get the chance to get involved.
We've also looked at sort of keeping eco-friendly elements within there, so we've got reusable bags. We make sure that we use the waste in our compost, so it's been very beneficial. I think the only criticism we have from our point of view is the length of time. We would really have liked this to have been a one-year project, because by the time our children have thought about the consequences, how to plan, how to organise, get themselves into a team, decide where they want to go, the time had run out. So it was very disappointing that we couldn't continue for much longer. I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to enable us to go out into the real world of work, for people to have taken the time and effort to have listened to what we had to say, as well as telling us very important things about that world of work, and enabling us to bring those skills back into our mini enterprises and into our school life.
The £5 Blossom has been just a fantastic idea. It started the teachers and the students within school coming up with lots of ideas. These ideas are just expanding all the time, which means that if we did have a shop, we could easily fill it, and it's just snowballing all the time. One simple idea leads on to another and then another, and we end up with so many ideas that we just don't know what to do with them all. The £5 Blossom has been a brilliant idea. It's made people aware of what we can do. And I think that all the different people pulling together helps to achieve something, and takes it from just being something that we're working on in school, it takes it out into the community, and we get lots of people involved.